Everyone, welcome back to episode number 2 of Stranded Deep. This is Chris, and as you can see, the sun is rising so beautifully. I've been up all night chopping down trees and processing logs and everything to finish building so you can see how to finish crafting the hut, and I think that's it. I think that's all I need to craft. I'm gonna have to craft myself another axe because, as you can see, my axe is ready to die. That's what happens when you spend all night. So before we get crafting, I think it's going to be time to... can't talk. I think it's going to be time to learn how to talk. I am a bit hungry and thirsty, so we're going to get ourselves some yummy, yummy coconut. So you husk it, you end up making it drinkable, then you drink it, yum, 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 toss it back on the ground, get your trusty axe out. Or knife, I think, works. Split it in two, and then you're going to eat it. So we have 3 bars after we eat. We have 4 bars. Fantastic. So we have some potatoes. I'm going to eat a couple of potatoes. Ate 3 potatoes. And that gets almost right where we need to be. So we are going to head on over to our foundation and get some more coconuts there. I got stuff lying all over the island. Like, it's hard to do all this stuff in the dark, really. Get rid of our lashings. Let's get our hammer in our hands. And now we should be able to craft a wall. Perfect. Wall comes up. And you just back it in until it goes blue. Let's build another wall. And, oh, I forgot. Last thing I need to build is a bed. So let's build our wall. Oh, I need a roof too. Forgot about the roof. Those pesky roofs. There's that. And let's hopefully have enough for a roof. No! I need to go chop down some more stuff. That probably sticks. So I've got a log over here I can process. Bam! This should get me enough sticks to finish off the roof. I thought I had enough, but I didn't. I've got to make a bed too, because you do need somewhere to sleep at night. Sleeping is highly needed in this game. Or else you're just going to be up all night like I was, working. And you know what? In survival situation, I think the person who works diligently... Oh no! So now I have to craft myself another crude axe because mine just disappeared. That's what happens when you use it too much. That sounded rather naughty. Anyway, so finish up with this. Hopefully that'll give us enough to get the roof on. I need to make steps still. So I can get in, and I need to make a bed. Now the bed doesn't go on the foundation, unfortunately. I think it would be cool if it did, and maybe that's something that's going to happen in the future. Let's toss all that stuff. Rid of the lashing. Get the hammer back in our hands, and we now can do our roof. And there's the roof. And finally, let's make our steps. We want our steps to be right there. So what do I need? I need more sticks. Come on. I need to make a bed, so I don't have much choice but to continue my ways as a lumberjack. Let's take this tree. Lots of chopping. So this game is doing some reading on it, and there's some flack because a few people who bought the game, which is only $15, which is a hell of a steal, there were some bugs, and one of the big bugs was the raft was disappearing. They called it the Bermuda Triangle. Once you started going, your raft would disappear once you're going to travel to other islands. And there was a couple people who were really, really pissed off about this. And they're saying, you know, this is critical. It should be fixed in no time. You know, it makes the game unplayable, which it didn't because you could swim from island to island. And yeah, there were sharks, but the sharks really weren't as big of an issue as you thought they would be. But anyway, these guys were going crazy and saying, you know, they were looking to get a refund. I found out that this game is actually done by a development team of two. Two guys have done this. So I was very impressed with that. But what I was more impressed with is that they came out with a first patch within days of the release that fixed a lot of the issues. And I thought that is just amazing. This is a game that I'm glad I got early access to support because I think it's going to be a good one. And the fact that these guys are so dedicated to it and were able to get that patch out, and you know what? I guess they classified it as a critical patch, and good for them. But yeah, so I was very, very impressed with that and continue to be impressed. So keep up the great work, guys. And so, how do I make a bed? Again, do I need the axe in my hands? Yes, I need the axe in my head. Yeah, right in my head. So let's put that right there. So we've got our bed. We are doing fine and dandy. Alright, so we've got all the stuff crafted that we can craft. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spear in my hand and I'm going to investigate a few of these carcasses, ships, because that's usually where the loot is. Now, if you want to see where the loot is on the water, just take a look for a little white mist, because that will get you... What's that out there? Well, those are sharks. There's one, there's a second one over there. Two sharks. But yeah, you look for little white bubbles coming up, and that indicates where the shipwrecks are. So I'm going to see if I can't get my butt into this one. I want in. That's fully intact. I can't get in. It sucks. Can I glitch up? Oh. Kind of glitching up. Can't climb up. It's trying to swim up. Good job. Swim on land, dude. You're the best. Yeah, no. Not gonna happen. Darn it! So I was kind of really hoping that I could get up there. But no luck. So let's harvest our potato plant. And I think what we'll do is we'll drop off the supplies. We're gonna go, look at how close he is. He knows I'm here. That's a little bit of me. Come here. Nice and close. Should be afraid of them, but I'm not overly afraid. Let's grab these coconuts. Them with our rest of our stuff. That is all that I have to harvest. That's just that green coconut. So we'll take this over here and we're going to drop all of our supplies. Lashings. So I think what I'm going to do next then, since those sharks are being jerks, we've got an island there. Is that island closer? Probably about the same distance, I would imagine. I didn't check over here to see if I have any shipwrecks. I got an island that way too. Well, I think we're going to go for a paddle. Let's go grab our paddle, which is over here. Grab our lighter and such. Grab these coconuts, we'll take it to our foundation. Oh, the other thing we didn't build is our... we didn't build. What did we build yet? Oh, the campfire. That's something I have to do. Okay, so let's drag. I think what we'll do is we're just, because the raft is already that way, we're just going to head that way. So I'm going to drop off. I need to keep that. I'm going to drop that. And I'll keep the knife. We have our paddle. And I think we're going to go for a paddle and we're going to venture over to the other island. I need to get some more rocks is the main concern right now. So we're going to drag our raft back out. Is there any sharks kicking around? Okay, we don't. Actually, that island looks pretty close too, so let's... I'm stuck again. I'm gonna drag. I think I'm gonna go to the other side, because there's a shark right there. Yeah. Sharks really are bugging me. They want a little crisp nugget. Oh, and I flipped my raft. Awesome job. We'll keep going. I can't remember who I was watching, but they gave me a nice little tidbit that sharks actually don't like the way humans taste. That's what he said. I don't know if he saw it on Shark Week or something. And that's why in a lot of cases sharks will bite humans, well, when they're shark attacks, and they are rare. But when they are shark attacks, a lot of times it's a single bite and then they let you go. That shark is stalking me. Alright, so we are now in the water and we're going to go to that island. And we're going to do lots of clicking. And I see a shark out there already. There is a lot more sharks today than I've had in the past. I'm going to tell you. Usually saw one kicking around. Never this many. And the other thing that they've added now is whales, which I think would be pretty cool. I'm going to just try and keep going the same direction. That way I know how to get back to my island, get back to Pool Island. And as you saw, there was a little bit of bubbles underneath there, which means there's a shipwreck, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. I want to get to this island, get some stuff, get some supplies, and head back. And again, I think the big thing that I'm going to be after is going to be just some rocks. Now you can craft rafts basically by making a foundation and just putting it in the water, and it'll create a raft for you. That island looks like it's drifting farther and farther away. There's a shark. Go away, shark. I feel like I'm falling out. So in the shark attack that I've seen on YouTube, basically the shark will grab you and drag you down. There we go. I was going to say, that looks so far away right now. And that ominous music means there's a shark kicking around. I feel like I'm falling off this raft. I don't want to look behind me because I don't want to lose sight of this island. There's a shark right there. Diving down. This island looks cool. I don't know if that's a rock formation or what, but... Closer. There's a shipwreck there, which I might have to explore to find some goodies. That music... Oh, there's another shipwreck. This is going to be Shipwreck Island. I just want to get on shore. Let's go. Couple shipwrecks. And pretty soon I will be shipwrecked here too. Alright, and we are now on shore. And that shark followed me right in. Haha, shark. So my island is directly back that way. So we're gonna collect up some rocks. I'm gonna grab it that spear. That shark gets to... Ooh, what's this? A diver's slate. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know. Might be an Easter egg. Someone's had mentioned there's Easter eggs here. So I'm just going to leave it there because I don't have room for it. So I purposely left my rafts there. So I knew which direction my own island was. What time is it? Oh, craziness. So I'm gonna have to survive. So I'm gonna grab a stick. I'm not gonna be able to get back there tonight, just because it is pretty darn late already. So I'm going to have to make myself a little campfire and cook some stuff, or eat some coconut. Need some lashing. Where is a yucca plant? I need a yucca plant. Yucca, where are you? Potato plant. I guess I could eat some potatoes. I could go for a few potatoes. My wraps over here, so I'll place everything over here. Let's eat those. But what I need to do is find a yucca plant. And that would suck if there's no yucca plant on this island. There has to be. There's gotta be yucca everywhere. I need some lashing. Else I'm not going to be drinking. There is no yucca on this island. Potato plant. Potato. Not potato, just bush. The moon's coming up. Alright, well, I guess I will just crawl up this tree and grab myself a couple coconuts. I'm gonna have to use my knife. Oof! That was not good. I lost a life. Lost a life button. Or, yeah, lost a life bar. Alright folks, well, it's dark, so I'm not going to bore you with my overnight survival since I don't have a bed, so it'll be a bit shorter episode today. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like what you're seeing from Stranded Deep. Subscribe for more, and feel free to leave me a comment. Love to hear from you folks. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.